Boom! Look at that. That is netherite. It literally is. Imagine looking at this thing and going, taco time. Greetings, folks. The man here, and welcome back to Minecraft Mods. Today, we are taking a look at the Dawn Era, which is a mod that adds in a bunch of different dinosaurs. Okay, and what I like about this is that there's no like weird gene-altering machines. There's no time travel. There's no alternate dimensions. They just spawn. Okay, like these guys over here, I didn't spawn them in. They just kind of hang out around these parts. Okay, this dude I did spawn in, but that's besides the point. So yeah, let's get right into it. And by right into it, I mean I am going to switch it up on you. Usually I go over the crafting and stuff first. No, we're just gonna start. We are gonna take a look at the eggs though, because I'm curious. And then we're just gonna move to the mobs. And yeah, that's how we're doing things from now on. Pretty cool, eh? What is this? This is Triceratops eggs. Pretty big, as expected. I'm not gonna say that. That's crazy. No. Oh my god, there's so many of them. Look at that. Sturgeon caviar, nasty fish eggs. Dimorphodon. Yeah, as expected. That's a normal amount of eggs. What lays this? This thing, apparently. I'm gonna have to take a look at what that is. More nasty fish stuff. Diabloceratops is actually pretty cool. This is one of the new tameable mobs. Again, fish eggs. Dunkleosteus. This is one of the sickest mobs and real life animals, by the way. It hatched! Hello! Oh god, my throat. How cute are you? Okay, hopefully you don't get hunted by anything awful. Nope, not saying that. Nope, where is the T-Rex egg? Ooh, a lot of eggs for the bigger dinosaurs. There we go. Oh my goodness. Look at you guys. This was the flying one. Ah, it's pretty cool. T-Rex egg, of course, it's humunculus. Okay, it's gigantic. They don't. Oh god, you are so loud. No, run! Yeah, okay, you're pretty screwed. But the children, what I like about this mod is that the models are insane. So are the animations, by the way. Like even this like weird punchy fight that's going on. Oh, it's R.I.P. Even this like a weird punchy fight that's going on over here. Look at it. Look at the snapping. Okay, you're gonna see. These things are cute. You're gonna see the grown-up ones. Okay, it's so good. Just hold on, you guys. Just give me a couple of seconds. I just realized the Dunkleosteus might hatch on land and perish, but that's... Okay, I'm gonna have to turn this down a little bit, because if this is how loud the little one is, the big ones are gonna be crazy. Okay, let's jump right into it. First of all, we have the Mixosaurus, which is a fish. I really have to turn this down by a lot because they are so freaking loud. Okay, so Mixosaurus, so you can see him in his wet glory, swimming directly into a wall. Saber-tooth salmon, another one that is... Oh, this is gigantic. This would scare the crap out of me if I saw this just in the wilds. What's pretty cool is that it is the same like color pattern as the regular salmon. We have the alligator gar, which these things still exist. Mortifying. This is still out there in the water. You could encounter it. Okay, the chances... There's some spoilers over there. The chances of encountering like a demon fish are never zero. We have this freaky looking thing, which it can swim, which is kind of cool. Okay, that it has unique swimming animations. That actually has given me a good reminder to spawn all of the creatures in the water as well. But yeah, this is what it's supposed to look like. It's a little forest dude, and he blinks, which is very nice. Dimorphodons! These are the flying things that we saw hatch. Oh, look at the sleep. Is it gonna sleep next to? Oh, it's so cute. Do you swim? Kind of. Actually, no, you know what? You do. I will never disrespect the amount of detail that the mod developers have put in. This mod is insane. The fish that we thought was dead but is back. Look at it. Coelacanth. And it's like weird dead eyes. Oh god, that is creepy. Pond snails. Pretty cool. Should probably put you in a pond. There we go. Oh, dude, they like... No! Why? He was doing something cool. If I just spawn a bunch of them in, and... Are there baby versions of the fish? Let me just spawn in the last creature, which is just a worm. It's not that important. It's just food for one of the other mobs. You saw that thing that with my pet that perished. This thing. Oh, sorry about that. This thing eats worms, and you can just find them by mining dirt. There's a special block. I'll show you. So we didn't actually see the baby versions of this thing. And they're expectedly cute. This thing actually reminds me of the bird from Up. What's his name? Kevin? Yeah, it reminds me of that. Okay, now let's get into the tameable mobs. You guys are too cute. Hopefully you don't get eaten. The first guy is this thing. I just cannot pronounce its name. But it gets tamed with... Oh god. Oh dear god. It gets tamed with worms. And basically, once you have tamed a dinosaur... You have to shift... Oh, come on. Don't go. Relax. You have to shift right-click them. And then you get this little menu from which you can control all of their actions. Why would you fight this thing? You have no chance. What was that? You just chased him around the mountain just to, just to get annihilated. This is literal bird brain. Okay, I have no words. Okay, and this block is what you'll find. Okay, it's just randomly, just keep on digging. Every 40th block is wormy. So if you break this block, you will get some worms, and then you can get that thing as a pet. Okay, let's move on. Next one, which is one of the sickest pets that I've ever seen, which is the tameable Dunkleosteus, which is insane. Okay, look at this thing. It's a tank. You get some fertilized seagrass, and then you can just get on this thing. Okay, and as you can see there with the mounts, you can check on their health, their energy, their hungriness level, I guess. So yeah, you're gonna have to feed these dudes. Oh god, you can do the jump. I didn't know that. So yeah, as you can see, I expended a little bit of energy. But if I take a chomp out of this thing, my hunger goes... Well, not my hunger. The big fish's hunger goes up. Does it go up? Wait. Let me get... Yeah, there we go. I ate the squid. Okay, let me... Oh! That is so cool! I ride it like a dolphin! like in sea parks. This is so good, you guys. This is fantastic. Dude, I could do this. Yeah, I could spend hours doing this, but you know what? I'm just gonna let him free. I hope they update this and add more. This mod could have 1,000 creatures, and I would just sit there in awe of the detail. Okay, let's get to the big cool ones that everyone's been waiting for. These things, as cute as they are, you are about to get eaten. Well, you know, you have a little bit of time left. Just a little bit. So yeah, the first thing we have is actually the grown-up version of these guys, which is the Diabloceratops. Now the way you tame these guys is by throwing basically a bunch of stacks of leaves at them. And just standing around, they'll just keep eating the leaves, and at some point in time they'll become tamed. In creative mode though, what's pretty cool is that you can just right-click the mobs and they become tamed instantly. And then you have access to all of this. You can make them sit down, you can make them follow you, and you also have inventory slots. Now, oh god, these things are there. Run! I can actually help this thing run faster because over here we have saddles, which I am actually going to grab right now. since I will be needing them very, very soon. I'll also grab the armors, and I will go a little bit further away with all of these mobs because these things just won't leave me alone. Okay, so let's go. Where should I go? Let's go over here in the desert. Nice and peaceful and calm. Okay, there we go. That's our rip again. Oh no. Okay, so this thing, right? Tamed. Boom. Which one's the saddle? There we go. You put the saddle on top, and look how sick it looks. It has this like crazy mask. Look at the detail. Look at the way it runs. Look at the way it walks. Look at the way it headbutts. Crazy. Okay, let me put the armor on him. There we go. Look at that. Beautiful, beautiful creature, dude. The spikes and everything. The detail, it's crisp. You should... wait, just sit down. I'm gonna look at the big mean one. Okay, so the Tyrannosaurus is the thing that we were dealing with right then. These are horrible. Okay, they're all over the mesa biome, or the Badlands. And let me put a saddle on them. The saddle makes them look sick with these like tusks. Okay, we can fight this dude. We can fight this dude. Stop! 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 He's part of my party, okay? Get him. Get him. This is quite a boring battle for two dinosaurs fighting in the desert. Yeah, we got him. There we go. So yeah, that's... And let me put the armor upon him. And incredible. The golden, like... Kind of looks like a snail, but the golden ornament on the horn... Fantastic. You should also sit down over here. Okay, now we're getting to the two big boys. Okay, these things are gigantic. First of all, we have the Triceratops. And when this thing walks, yeah, you like feel the rumbling. Tame it real quick and throw on a saddle, and it just the Viking shields on the side, the paint on the horns. It's just, they just didn't care. They were like, let's just make the most incredible thing that we possibly can. It runs in the most terrifying way I've seen. It's like the most robust creature I've seen in my life. Like, imagine this thing running at you. You just see this coming over the hill. I'd crap myself. How do you even deal with that? It's insane. Okay? And if I put the armor on him, he looks even scarier. Boom! Look at that. That is netherite. It literally is. It has freaking shields on his like frill thingy. What just happened? Crazy. Okay, just sit down. Okay, now this is the main event. Okay, this is the mob that you have all been waiting for. Okay. Boom! T-Rex. It does that, and it will shake your screen, and it is incredible. Okay, don't hurt the other one. This thing, I encountered in one of my streams. Okay, because they just spawn in the plains biomes, which is kind of crazy that the biome that you're most likely to spawn in just has this gigantic behemoth just roaming around. Okay, if I were to put the saddle on this thing, it's pretty cool, right? It looks great. It looks fantastic. But if I put the armor on him, it just looks insane. It's just crazy. It's like, it looks more intimidating than the ice and fire dragons. Okay, this thing is horrific. And you know what's crazy? The way the mod versions work now, thanks to Alex, this mod is fully compatible with ice and fire. So you can realistically have this, Tremorzilla, and an ice and fire dragon in like the same shed in your house. And this is something you can do right now. Actually, it would be hundreds of hours of gameplay before you achieve that, but it's possible. Okay, and you have, this thing is sick, by the way. You have an attack, which is just, it just bites down. And you also have a roar, which you can use to like scare off mobs. It's like the same thing as the Tremorzilla's roar from Alex's Caves. It is crazy. Okay, the progression is pretty nuts in this mod. Okay, all you need is this stuff. I'm gonna show you. Okay, you're gonna need multiple stacks of like, oh, Oh, let me... Oh, it's like a little dog. It's looking up at me. It's like, where are you going? Okay, wait, sit down. Sit down. What you need to tame these guys is basically, for the herbivores, you need this stuff. Leaf blocks. Like, literally, you can shave these off, put it in that thing, and it's yours. With this, it's going to be a little bit more complicated. You need meat. Okay, and lots of it. Okay, like literal stacks of it before you tame one of those. Now, let's get into the few crafting recipes. The first two things over here are the bone whistle and the inspecting glass. The bone whistle basically just brings your dinosaurs towards you. Right now, they're all sitting down, so it doesn't really matter. And the inspecting glass, sorry, gives you stats on basically whatever you look at. So as you can see here, this dinosaur's a girl. She has 200 stamina. She has whatever that crazy number is with her health. And she is only a quarter of the way full. You can look at it with everything. You can look at it with this like baby thing. No. Please. Oh god, this is a brutal mod. Okay, you can look at these little things. You can look at... Can't look at the eggs. But you can look at everything else, basically. It's... How close do you have to be? Okay, so that's like 60, 70 blocks, roughly, okay? You have to get close enough to where running away is still possible, which is, I think, very important. Now, the next thing that you have to craft is the saddles. The saddles for the Diabloceratops and the Ceratosaurus are pretty easy. It's just a couple of iron, leather, gold, bones, everything that you can throw together in a long evening. Okay, but with the Triceratops and the Tyrannosaurus, it gets a little more complicated. You're going to need wooden planks, you're going to need netherite, which is the most, like, rare thing out of all of these things. But even more than the netherite, I think the Triceratops horns are more difficult. Because you have to kill one of those things. It just doesn't seem like a fun activity to me. But yeah, that's what you're going to need for the saddles. And the next thing is the armors. Again, the armors for the first two are pretty simple with just gold and iron. But with these guys, it gets very, very expensive. With like, if you want both of these, that's basically a whole set of netherite armor and tools that you have to acquire in order to get these things. So yeah, guys, and over here we have just all the foods. You can cook and eat most of these creatures. What is this thing? It's like a taco. My god, I believe this is one of the... Wait, what is this thing? Is it the fish? Oh god, I forget the names. It starts with a P, starts with this thing. Oh, right, this little one. They spawn in forests, yeah. You can turn them into tacos, apparently. Imagine looking at this thing and going, taco time. Yeah, man. It's nuts. So yeah, guys, that is it. This has been one of the most requested videos I've gotten in the last couple of months. So yeah, and it's part of my streams, which I don't do often, but I do sometimes, okay? So hit subscribe so that you can see how I progress with this mod and all the other weird things that I do. On that note, you guys, I hope you've liked, I hope you've commented, and I hope you've subscribed. And for now, a goodbye.